Welcome back to the peaceful mountain life of Ly Tu Tieu. In today's heartfelt episode, she journeys into the cornfields to harvest sweet, sticky corn, prepares them with love, and heads to the village market to sell them. But an unexpected danger strikes as one of her friends is attacked, pulling Tu Tieu into a tense and mysterious situation. Pushpin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to follow every step of Tu Tieu's emotional and inspiring journey. Early in the morning, Ly Tu Tieu greets her viewers warmly, thanking them for their continued support. She then sets off to a nearby cornfield where golden ears of sticky corn are ready for harvest. As the sun rises over the fields, Tu Tieu carefully selects the largest and ripest corn, noting how plump and fragrant they are, perfect for boiling. She explains the tradition of harvesting this type of corn early, as it's best enjoyed while the kernels are still soft and sweet. With a full basket in hand, she heads home, passing golden rice paddies that signal the arrival of another harvest season. Back at her small wooden house, Tu Tieu removes the husks, cleans the corn, and prepares a large pot to boil them. The scent of sweet corn soon fills her home. As she prepares the meal, a buyer comes to visit, inquiring about a property Tu Tieu owns. A negotiation unfolds. The buyer initially offers 1.2 billion VND. Tu Tieu wants 1.5 billion, including furnishings. They agree on 1.25 billion, with an upfront deposit of 700 million VND. The transaction is sealed with paperwork, and Tu Tieu expresses relief, though it's clear she sells with a heavy heart due to urgent financial needs. After boiling the corn, Tu Tieu sets out for the nearby rural market. There, farmers and villagers sell their homegrown goods. Tu Tieu lays out her steaming corn on bamboo trays, offering them 3 for 10,000 VND. Her friendly smile and fresh produce attract customers quickly. Villagers admire the quality of her corn, buying all she has. With a modest but satisfying amount of money earned, Tu Tieu prepares to return home. Just as things seem peaceful, an ominous twist unfolds. Trang, a friend of Tu Tieu, is ambushed and assaulted by unknown men seeking important company documents. Beaten and unconscious, she's found by Tu Tieu, who bravely intervenes and brings her home. Tu Tieu cares for Trang, changing her wet clothes and nursing her wounds. She then calls Yuri for help, explaining the situation. Yuri rushes over, deeply concerned. Trang slowly regains consciousness. Yuri checks on her injuries, promising to investigate who's behind the attack. He leaves to find the assailants and contact the police if necessary. Back at Tu Tieu's home, while Trang rests, a mysterious USB is discovered in her clothes, mistaken at first for a lighter. Yuri suspects this device may be what the attackers were after. They agree not to open it until Trang is well enough to explain. Meanwhile, across town, suspicions rise within the leadership of the company Yuri works with. A missing sum from a project budget, the disappearance of sensitive documents, and the shady actions of a former secretary, all seem to be tangled together. Yuri and Egan confront the former secretary, but she denies knowledge and evades their questions. The deeper they dig, the more tangled the web becomes. Was the attack on Trang a random act, or part of a corporate conspiracy? Elsewhere, an older woman named Lan is offered a deal by a powerful executive: retrieve the USB from Tu Tieu's house, and she will be reunited with her long-lost daughter. Lan agrees, unaware that the girl she's about to deceive is being protected by Tu Tieu. As Lan arrives at Tu Tieu's home pretending to be a local healer, she helps care for Trang and earns Tu Tieu's trust. But when Lan discovers that the girl she's been helping might actually be her own daughter, long thought lost, everything changes. Her mission is no longer just about the USB, it's about uncovering the truth behind years of separation and betrayal. Torn between duty and maternal love, Lan quietly leaves the USB untouched. Yuri meets with a company informant at a quiet cafe and uncovers shocking news. Alan, a businessman recently returned from abroad, is the secret son of director Tuan from Truong Fat Company. Alan has been running his own enterprise, but tensions with his father have kept him at a distance. More unsettling is the possibility that the embezzled funds and stolen documents all point back to internal betrayal. Someone within Tuan's own ranks is manipulating events. Yuri suspects the ex-secretary was acting under orders, but from whom? He asks the informant to continue digging, especially into whether Alan or his father is truly behind the scheme. At the wooden cabin, Tu Tieu continues to care for Trang. With help from the village healer and medicinal herbs, Trang finally begins to recover. Her breathing steadies, and a faint smile appears on her face. As Yuri returns, he brings hope but also urgency. They must protect the USB until the truth is revealed. The small cabin, once a peaceful retreat, has become a fortress of secrets. Even as they wait for Trang to fully wake, they sense the storm approaching. What lies within that USB? Who is truly behind the assault? And can a circle of friends, bound by trust and loyalty, unravel a plot that reaches the highest levels? Early the next morning, sunlight filters through the thin curtains. A soft groan escapes from the bed. Trang stirs. Tu Tieu rushes in, eyes filled with relief. "Trang, you're awake," she says softly, tears pooling at the corners of her eyes. Trang blinks, her voice faint. "Where am I?" "You're safe, with me. At home." Tu Tieu gently holds her hand. Trang winces but tries to sit up. She remembers flashes of the attack, the fear, and then darkness. "The USB," she whispers urgently. Egan steps into the room with Yuri. "We have it," Egan reassures her, placing the small device on the table. "But we didn't open it. We waited for you." Trang's eyes narrow. "There's evidence in there, corruption, embezzlement, and names. I was going to take it to the police, but someone found out." Yuri and Egan exchange glances. "We'll get it to the right people," Yuri says. "But we need to move fast." Later that day, Trang, though still weak, insists on opening the USB. Inside, spreadsheets, audio recordings, and contracts that detail a massive scheme involving shell companies and diverted funds. A voice recording implicates a familiar name, Deputy Director Hoa. Yuri contacts his informant. They arrange a meeting with a trusted officer in the city. But someone is watching them. As night falls, a shadowy figure waits near the edge of the forest. Meanwhile, Lan wrestles with her conscience. She decides to reveal everything to Tu Tieu, about the deal, her long-lost daughter, and her suspicions. But before she can speak, a visitor arrives at the cabin, someone claiming to be from the authorities. The visitor is not who he claims to be. Egan spots the badge, fake. A tense confrontation follows. Yuri manages to subdue the imposter, and they discover a hidden earpiece. He was reporting back to someone. They move fast. The group splits up. Yuri and Trang head to the city to deliver the USB. Tu Tieu stays behind with Lan, who finally reveals the truth about her daughter. In a tearful exchange, Lan shows Tu Tieu an old photo, and suddenly, Trang's face reflects in it. "That's her," Lan whispers. "Trang is my child." Yuri and Trang meet with a senior investigator, presenting the evidence. The news hits headlines. Arrests are made. Deputy Director Hoa is taken into custody. Alan is cleared of wrongdoing, and offers to help reform the company. Back in the village, peace returns. Tu Tieu and Lan prepare a small feast to celebrate Trang's recovery. The bond between them grows stronger, not just friends, but now family. Trang decides to stay longer in the village, rebuilding her strength and her connection with her mother. As the season shifts, golden corn once again fills the fields. Clapperboard as the episode closes, Tu Tieu reflects, truth always finds a way. In the quiet of the mountains, we learn that love, courage, and honesty are the strongest shields. She smiles gently as the screen fades to black. Red Heart, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more touching, emotional moments in Ly Tu Tieu's life. Television. Join her again next time, for more than just cooking, but courage, care, and community.